good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another night of fantastic basketball action in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference. This is Chris Blanton coming to you tonight. Joining me will be Mark Young, and we will be coming to you from Fayetteville High School as the Rockets play host to the Warriors of Eastern High School. And when we come back, we're going to take a look at these two teams and much more, rosters, starters, referees, coaches, and everything else here going on at this ball game tonight from Fayetteville High School. And we'll be here on 99.5 The Edge and GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Maxler Tractor.
The newest place for you to grab a coffee or other refreshing beverage is She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville. She Brews Coffee has a wide variety of hot and cold drinks and a refreshing Lotus drink menu featuring plant-based energy. Swing by for breakfast or grab a tasty panini, wrap, or salad during lunch. Follow their Facebook page at She Brews Coffee LLC. There you can check out their new menu and keep up with their specials. Go experience what everyone is raving over. She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville.
At Southern Hills Community Bank, we take great pride in building strong relationships with our customers. We're dedicated to providing the best products and services to fit your needs, like checking and savings, home and auto loans, plus ATM and debit cards, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking with mobile deposit. Visit SouthernHillsCommunityBank.com or stop by any of our 8 convenient locations. We want to be your bank. Southern Hills Community Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Customer service with a difference.
First, the visiting Warriors last year finishing 17-7 overall. Another productive season under longtime coach Rob Buechler. They were 10-3 in the SHAC, good enough for second place in Division I. The Warriors lost in the sectional finals to South Point. Eastern, though, has reloaded, and they are ready to make a deep run into the revamped state tournament in the spring coming up. Leaving the Warriors from last year's senior class is all-conference selection Luke Haney, Wyatt Hopt, and Carson McCord, but they return a lot of veteran leadership. And this year's team has tremendous depth, led by all-conference junior Grady Barber and senior Cade Walkup. The home team, Fayetteville Rockets, come into this season after a minor overhaul. They got a veteran coach with an old familiar face in a new place in Joe B. Stewart. Coach Stewart has been a fixture in Southern Ohio high school basketball as well as college basketball here in Southern Ohio, with stops in Hillsboro and Greenfield-McLean and others along the way. Gone are seniors Caleb Tippis, Caden Jones, and Chase Hendricks from a 13-11 squad that lost in the second round to Lachlan. They finished 7-6 in the SHAC, placing third in Division II. Returning is all-conference selection Alex Bradshaw, the lone senior on this roster, as well as sophomore Charlie Kaufman. They are a young team, but they have a lot of experience on the floor returning for this varsity team. When we come back, we're going to take a look at rosters, the starters, referees, and much more here on the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show here on 99.5 The Edge and GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Virginia, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding, family owned and operated since 1958.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
TV.com is Brandon Rigdon. Back in the studio, the producer, Miss Bethany Gibson. Joining me now, Mark Young. Mark, I talked about some returners for both these teams. On paper, other than the roster, other than the standings, these teams are pretty evenly matched as far as statistics, what they return, and size. But there's a big difference between these two teams, I think.
There sure is. It's kind of hidden, and they do have a lot of returning players, both teams. The difference, Eastern Brown, for example, they averaged 55 points per game last year. They returned 78% of those points to the roster this year. On the flip side of that, Fayetteville averaged 54 points per game last year and only get about 50% of those back. So that'll be a little bit of a difference. I think it's one thing, you got more experience, you got more points returning. So it's got to be at least an edge for the Eastern Brown.
Yeah, and we talked a little bit, you and I did off the air, about the size. These are two of the bigger teams in the SHAC. We got some tall kids out there on both sides of the floor, don't we?
They are, and we were kind of joking that some of the heights that are listed on the roster is probably a little bit deceiving, and most coaches will usually do that. They don't want to tip their hand too much at their size, but each team has some tall, long, athletic players, and that's going to probably tell us what kind of game we're going to have tonight.
Well, this is the first look for most of us for these two teams. Obviously, these two teams played in the preview, not exactly the official stats and official games, but all we got to go by is what we have from last year's stats. This is two brand new teams, even though they return a lot of starters. But should be a heck of a matchup tonight, Mark.
It is. Usually the first game of the season, there will be some jitters early on. They played the preview, but they don't give a lot away. But home game for Fayetteville. They got the home crowd here. They're going to get wired up and hopefully provide a good game between these two teams.
Well, on that note, Mark, you want to give us the rosters for one of the teams?
Yeah, let's start with Eastern Brown, the visitors tonight. All right, they have 14 on the roster. They have 5 seniors, 3 juniors, 6 sophomores. They are number 1, Cade Walkup. He's a 5'8 senior. A 5'10 sophomore is number 2, Jaden Florence. Number 3, Sam Kirk, a 5'9 junior, a 5'9 sophomore. Number 4, Kane Dotson. Wearing number 10, Chase Pinkerton, a 6-foot sophomore, a 5'10 sophomore. Number 14, Sam Raymer. Wearing number 21, Drew Edmiston. He's a 5'10 senior. a 5'11 sophomore, number 22, Carter Cluxton. Wearing number 23, Landon Kohler, a 5'8 senior, a 6'2 junior, number 32, Braxton Vance. Wearing number 33 is Andrew Campbell. He's a 6'2 senior, a 6'4 senior is number 35, Price Murphy. Number 42, Grady Barber is a 6'4 junior, and a 6'2 sophomore, number 55 is Matthew Dick. They're coached by Rob Buechler in his 29th year. He is assisted by Tim Boone, John Boone, Heath Unger, and Ryan Boone. The athletic director there is Jared Jodry. The principal is Kara Pinkerton, and the superintendent is Jordan Michael. Their cheerleaders, Ruthie Barrow, Caitlin Colgate, Emma Copus, Kennedy Denseth, Kelby Foster, Honora Hodge, Sage Igo, Maggie Murphy, and Brandolyn Schuler.
All right, thank you, Mark. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll look at Fayetteville's roster, its starters, and more here on the 99.5 The Edge pregame show, tip-off show on 99.5 The Edge.
The holidays. For many of us, they can be the happiest time of the year. But it's easy to get caught up in the craziness. As you scramble through your holiday list, don't forget the families who are struggling and the kids who don't have enough to eat. Your gift helps deliver food and resources to children and families who need them. So make a difference this year and put kids who need help on your holiday list. Giving feels good.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
There's 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen. They are number 1, Blake Rugenstein is a 5'11 junior. A 6-foot junior is number 3, Aiden Wells. Number 4, Parker Fancook. He's a 6'1 sophomore. A 5'11 junior, number 5, Keegan Craycraft. Number 10 is Jake Roslow. He's a 5'11 sophomore. A 6'2 junior is number 11, Camden Polston. Wearing number 12, Jackson South, a 6'1 junior. A 5'11 freshman, number 14, Keaton Strong. Number 15, Corbin Strong, 5'11 freshman also. Number 6'3", or I'm sorry, a 6'3 sophomore. Number 23 is Charlie Kaufman. Number 24, Alex Bradshaw is a 6'4 senior. And a 6'8 junior, number 33, Brody Feldhouse. They are coached by Joe B. Stewart in his first year here at Fayetteville. He is assisted by Rodney Donnelly, Austin Newman, Randy Abbott. The athletic director, also Joe B. Stewart. The principal is April Flowers. The superintendent is Tim Carlier. Their cheerleaders, Braylon Wolf, Josie South, Brady Flora, Maya Randall, Rain Rourke, Adriana Smith, Sophie Broussard, Avery Jakeway, Reese Strong, Carly Wiederhold, Lexi Fiel, and Caroline Hansel, and they are coached by Sarah Stahl.
All right, thank you, Mark. Do you have referees for this matchup?
I do. Got a good-looking crew of good referees, so we should say. Nathan Carroll, Rodney Captain, and John Evans.
All right, as we get closer to tip-off, we're going to have a break for the national anthem. The announcements here at the school. We'll come back and give you the starters and get you ready for tip-off here on 99.5 The Edge and GoodGuysRadioTV.com. We'll be back right after this.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Banter Tractor.
The newest place for you to grab a coffee or other refreshing beverage is She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville. She Brews Coffee has a wide variety of hot and cold drinks and a refreshing Lotus drink menu featuring plant-based energy. Swing by for breakfast or grab a tasty panini, wrap, or salad during lunch. Follow their Facebook page at She Brews Coffee LLC. There you can check out their new menu and keep up with their specials. Go experience what everyone is raving over. She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville.
At Southern Hills Community Bank, we take great pride in building strong relationships with our customers. We're dedicated to providing the best products and services to fit your needs, like checking and savings, home and auto loans, plus ATM and debit cards, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking with mobile deposit. Visit SouthernHillsCommunityBank.com or stop by any of our 8 convenient locations. We want to be your bank. Southern Hills Community Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Customer service with a difference.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag item. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Welcome back to Fayetteville High School as we conclude the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show. We're almost ready for tip-off here from Fayetteville High School as the Eastern Warriors taking on the home team Fayetteville Rockets. We are just finishing up the announcements. They're getting ready to call out the rosters. First of all, we got starters for both teams here, Mark.
We do. Starting for the visitors, the Eastern Brown Warriors, are going to start 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and 1 sophomore. They're number 1, Cade Walkup. Number 10, Jace Pinkerton. Number 32, Braxton Vance. Number 35, Price Murphy. Number 42, Grady Barber. And for the home team, Fayetteville Rockets are going to start 1 senior, 3 juniors, 1 sophomore. They're number 3, Aiden Wells. Number 12, Jackson South. Number 23, Charlie Kaufman. Number 24, Alex Bradshaw, and wearing number 33, Brody Feldhouse.
Thank you, Mark. And if you were paying attention during Mark's roster read, those last 3 for Fayetteville, Kaufman, Bradshaw, and Feldhouse, 6'3", 6'4", 6'8". That's a heck of an intimidating lineup that Eastern's going to have to deal with, right, Mark?
That's about probably as big as you're going to see in the SHAC.
Meanwhile, Eastern has 2 players, 6'4", 6'4", I believe, Murphy and Barber. So it's going to be a battle of big men. This is not a typical lineup that we get to see around Southern Ohio. Some big lineups here, big rosters out there on the floor going at it. So
maybe we'll see some inside play. You know, over the years we haven't seen a lot of good inside interior play in some of the SHAC games we see. So I'm hoping we see that tonight.
Should be a good matchup. I'm looking forward to it. On the other side, we kind of joked. Coach Stewart has his staff and assistant coaches all in matching suits down there. Got very nice button-up shirts and black suits. Got one coach in a lighter suit. But what I'm very impressed with is Coach Joe B's bright green sport coat.
Yes, sir.
That is a fantastic look for Joe B down there. Joe was a longtime coach. I believe he coached at Hillsborough High School, McLean High School. You're familiar with him a little bit, I think?
A little bit, yeah. You know, we don't really have too many newspapers anymore, but we get to watch online through the Hillsborough, the Press Gazette and things like that. And they always run a lot of good stories about the county teams, and got to follow him the last couple of years. He had a good tournament run 2 years ago, I believe it was, and then not so much, I think, last year. But he's an interesting coach, and he's colorful, and he's very experienced. So it'll be interesting to watch this young man throughout the year.
Well, we talked about how rare it is to have a big man matchup between 2 teams. We got a matchup between 2 coaches that have seen a lot of basketball over their lifetime. So, folks, if you're at home Tell your friends, watch this game. This is an interesting matchup between two outstanding coaches, between Coach Stewart and Coach Buechler.
Yeah, you would expect to see, what you're going to get with Coach Buechler and his teams, hustle, defense, they're disciplined. If they don't follow what Coach wants, he'll take them out. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how he teaches these kids and how they learn and how they grow as a team. And with Coach Stewart, you don't coach that long and not be successful doing a lot of the same things. So this could be a pretty good battle for us tonight.
So tomorrow night we have another great game coming for you. Mason County at Eastern. It's a girls matchup. That'll be on C103. That's going to be a heck of a matchup tomorrow night. Then on Thursday we have more girls action. Fayetteville will visit North Adams. That'll be on Good Guys Radio TV and I believe on C103 or maybe 99.5 The Edge. I'm not real sure. And then Manchester girls will visit Peebles girls. That'll be on C103. And Friday night we got three boys games coming to you. White Oak will visit Lynchburg Clay. That'll be on C103. North Adams will take on Eastern at Eastern. That'll be a great matchup. Early season matchup between two first place contenders. That game will come to you on Good Guys Radio TV and C103. And then Mark and I will be in Georgetown for the East Clinton at Georgetown boys game. That'll be on 99.5 The Edge. We are ready here at tip-off for the Fayetteville Rockets and Eastern Warriors. Eastern will come out in their away red uniforms, red jerseys, white numerals outlined in black. Fayetteville in their white home jerseys with green numerals outlined in black. Eastern will go left to right across your radio dial if you have one of those. Fayetteville will go right to left. And we are right behind or right next to the Eastern bench. You're going to hear a lot of Coach Buechler coming your way tonight. Murphy takes on Bradshaw for the tip. It'll be controlled by Eastern. Eastern will bring it down away from us. Goes to the corner. That'll be Barber with the ball. Gets it flipped around. The other side goes to Pinkerton. Back to Barber. Now over to Walkup. Now back up top. A lot of movement here.
Tight man-to-man defense from Fayetteville.
Pinkerton with the ball. Drives in toward the baseline inside. Nice pass. Thanks, Mark. Walkup with that layup, and it's 2-0.
That's a nice assist there from Chase Pinkerton right off the bat.
Coming back the other way now, down 2-0 will be Fayetteville. Out top will be Brody Feldhouse. Gives it up to Wells on the corner. Now to Bradshaw. Couple dribbles now, back to Feldhouse inside. Backs up against Murphy. Turnaround jumper.
Used his body, got separation, and then he was able to go up strong with the two-handed shot, or the one-handed shot.
Brody Feldhouse ties the ball game here at 2-2. Walkup drives in. Somebody's lost a shoe. There's a shoe on the floor. Finally, we get a stoppage so he can put that shoe back on.
I think that belonged to Aiden Wells. Always looking for an edge.
Start back up here as Walkup brings the ball in, gets it down to Barber. Underneath, nice look, but can't handle it. That'll be a turnover. Braxton Vance couldn't handle the pass from from Barber. I really like that coat. I got a coral one at home and a nice blue one at home, but I don't have any green ones. Looks like he won the Masters in that thing.
I'd say he did.
Is this golf game pretty good?
I don't know.
A shot from the corner from Kaufman is no good. Rebound gets controlled by Eastern, but Eastern's not able to control the ball. Get a turnover the other way, and Fayetteville will have it underneath their own basket.
That's 2 quick turnovers for Eastern.
Thought maybe they're going to call a bump there on Fayetteville, but no call. Ball goes out of bounds. Bradshaw looking to take the lead here for Fayetteville. Back outside to Kaufman, now swings it around to Wells, now inside to Feldhouse. Shot from the elbow is good.
I'll tell you what, it's a nice soft touch for that big fella. 6'8", and he strokes it like he's 6 foot.
Fayetteville, their first lead of the game at 4-2. 5 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Nice little give and go. Layup is good, and that was Price Murphy. Ties it at 4. Coming up at the half, it's the Backs of the Tractor halftime sales halftime report. We'll mow through the first half stats and see what these two teams need to do to harvest a win. From the baseline will be a jumper from Feldhaus. It's no good. Rebound goes to Barber. Now he brings it back the other direction. Nice look there. Can't quite get that to finish. That was Price Murphy. Rebound, though, goes to Eastern. Barber from three-point range. Shots up, no good. Couple big men go up after it. It goes off of Bradshaw. It'll be Eastern ball.
Yeah, Fayetteville's already matched their field goal total as they had in the first 2 quarters of the preview. They struggled a little bit shooting, but not tonight. They're looking pretty good so far.
4-4. We have another shoe issue, a tying issue this time. Eastern has to tie their shoe. Ball goes in from out of bounds, from underneath the basket, goes out to the top of the key, controlled by Walkup. Now over to Pinkerton. Pinkerton dribbles to the foul line, gets caught amongst the trees. Three-pointer now from Walkup is good.
You can't leave him open. He has a really quick release and a nice shot.
Second lead of the ball game now for Eastern. 3-point lead, 7-4. 4 minutes, 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Three-pointer from the corner is Aiden Wells, and it's good.
Yeah. The poker game. I'll see you won.
Third tie of the ball game now, 7-7. Pinkerton brings the ball up for Eastern. I think Pinkerton will be the main ball handler, although Walkup will be doing that as well for Eastern this year. Three-pointer from Price Murphy is good.
Nice shot from Mr. Murphy. He also has 5.
10-7 now the score, as Eastern takes the three-point lead again. We near the halfway point of the first quarter. Shot from Kaufman from the edge is good. It's a 10-9 ball game now. Kaufman's first points of the game, I believe.
Yes, they are.
Coming back the other way will be Grady Barber. Gives it to Pinkerton. He gets caught in the middle, but is able to get loose. Gets it out now. Walkup with a 3. Good. 4-point lead now for Eastern. 13-9, 3 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. That was a pretty shot.
It is. I think Eastern's dangerous, having him not to be their primary ball handler.
Little half-court pressure is beat easily by Fayetteville as the score goes to Jackson South underneath. Nice look from Feldhaus out top.
His first 2, so 4 of the 5 starters have scored now for Fayetteville.
And that's probably good for Coach Stewart. He probably wants to see a lot of balance from these guys. Nice drive in here by Barber. A little reverse layup is good. It's 15-11 now. Eastern takes the 4-point lead.
It's kind of the matchup we expected to see so far, right, Chris?
Well, there's not much big man battles. There's been a lot of outside and fast-paced action, but yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, Brody got the first 2 baskets, Brody Feldhaus, and it's been outside after that. That Eastern fouls on Chase Pinkerton, his first, team first.
They're going to say that's a shooting foul, so that will send Jackson South to the line. First free throw for Jackson South is up and good. Make it a 15-12 ball game as we have a substitution mark.
Yes, sir. We're going to see Camden Polston come into the game and replace Brody Feldhaus.
Polston, a 6'2" junior. Big difference from Feldhaus, who's listed at 6'8", so a little size difference. The second free throw is good as well. Back to a 4-point lead for Eastern. Murphy with the ball out top, gets it underneath to Barber. Barber backs in against Bradshaw. Bradshaw, the leading shot blocker last year in the SHAC, gets his first block of the game. Aiden Wells now with the ball, gives it over to Polston. Now around to Kaufman, back to Bradshaw. Trying to get the ball inside, but no luck there. Now Kaufman has it on the wing. Inside to Polston, now back out to Bradshaw. Reset, try to get something running again. Bradshaw was the leading shot blocker in the league last year and now with his first, gets the ball. A nice give and go there as he makes the basket. It makes it a 16-14 ball game.
Yeah, that was a good set there from Fayetteville.
Back now the other way will be Murphy out top. Now over to Vance. Surprised that Eastern hasn't subbed yet, that Coach Buechler has a nice deep roster. He's finally got some subs ready to come in as we get a nice shot there underneath for Pinkerton.
Yeah, gets his first basket. Now 4 of the 5 have scored for Eastern Brown.
Well, I'm totally messed up on my shot, or my score is 17-15. Somewhere I got turned around. 17-15 now, Eastern leads. And I missed that shot.
Aiden Wells
ties it up at 17 now.
Jumper from 15 feet.
1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Pinkerton drives all the way in, tries a shot, is not able to get one, but rebound goes to Fayetteville. Tipped around and finally controlled by Fayetteville. Stolen, whoa, when we have a guy on our table now. That was Cade Walkup getting to know Mark Young pretty up close and personal there.
He might have got some blue highlighter on his face.
Good thing your caps were on your bottles there.
Yeah.
And did you get those subs? Because they went in as you were trying to recover there.
Get them for you here. We had, looks like Carter Cluxton for Eastern Brown and also Kane Dotson.
Thank you.
And also for Fayetteville, we're going to have Keegan Craycraft in the game.
Just like that, Craycraft gets the ball out top. Couple dribbles, going to reset the offense here for Fayetteville. Now over to Bradshaw. And they're going to say he carried it, and it's going to be a turnover.
Brody Feldhouse re-enters the game for Fayetteville.
27.9 seconds left here in this first quarter. It is 17-17.
Landon Kohler is going to enter the game for Eastern also. Going to get Grady Barber a break here.
Congratulations to the OU Bobcats for making it to the MAC Championship. The Cats battle Miami of Ohio and Detroit this Saturday, December 7th. Tune in for all the action on 99.5 The Edge pregame, 11 a.m., kickoff at 12 noon. And then we'll honor one outstanding athlete as the Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game in West Union Seaman right after the final buzzer. A couple turnovers back-to-back here for the teams here in the last 20 seconds. Down to the last 10 seconds, Eastern controls the ball. Kane Dotson drives in, kicks it out. Now around underneath to, I believe that's Murphy.
Yep.
And then a shot out top by Walkup, no good. Rebound goes to Fayetteville, and that's how we'll end it 17 apiece. First quarter action done here from Fayetteville High School. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Quarter, we start from scratch here in the second quarter almost. Score stays the same, 17-17, but we're back to a tie ball game. Fayetteville will start the game in the with the possession. Bradshaw quickly gets underneath. Shot up by by Charlie Kaufman. It's blocked by Grady Barber. Eastern will go the other direction. From the corner will be Drew Edmiston. Oh, moving screen there, but not called. Gives it around to Murphy. Now back to Kane Dotson. Dotson drives toward the foul line, kicks it back out to Murphy. Now back over to Dotson. Now to Drew Edmiston, looking inside for Cluxton, but can't get to him. Now back around to Dotson. Dotson dribbles around, going to reset the offense, give it back to Landon Kohler out top. Steal there by Alex Bradshaw. Nice recovery there. Good recovery by Bradshaw as he brings it back up. And then it's stolen away by Kane Dotson. Now we're going the other direction. Dotson gives it underneath to I believe that's Barber. Nope,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's Cluxton. Now back out top to Dotson. Nice drive in by Dotson, not able to get it to fall. Rebound goes to Kohler. He tries to put it back up, but he's fouled.
Fouls on Camden Polston, his first, team first for Fayetteville. At the line, we're going to see Landon Kohler to shoot 2, his first attempt of the game.
That's a lot of scoring action for early on in the first quarter, but so far here, a minute and a half into the second quarter, no score yet, as the first free throw does not fall. Mark?
No, so we have some substitutions. We see Jackson South back into the game for Fayetteville, and also Aiden Wells, and Grady Barber back into the game for Eastern.
Second free throw coming for Landon Kohler is up and good. And it's 18-17 now. Eastern retakes the lead. Coming back across will be Polston, I believe. Nope, I'm sorry, that was Craycraft. 3-point from Bradshaw's no good. Rebound underneath, tipped around 3, 4, 5 times. Fought around. Big battle there. We're finally controlled by Eastern. Long pass underneath, stolen away by Bradshaw. It goes out of bounds. It's gonna stay Eastern ball.
Yes, sir, stay with Eastern.
Nice recovery. Good looking pass there coming from the outskirts, but Bradshaw caught up to it. Nice move by the defensive back there. Out of bounds play from underneath the basket goes in. Now back to Kane Dotson, who has it out on the wing. Gives it up to Barber. Now around to Kohler. Now back to Edmiston, who dribbles in toward the free throw line. Bradshaw is all over the play. He is playing on every defensive position, it feels like. He's always near that ball.
Yes, he is. He was in the face of the one guy who was guarding.
3-point attempt from Kohler is good. Make it a 21-17. Back to that 4-point lead for Eastern. Another steal by Eastern there on a bad pass. Comes in for, that was Cluxton. His shot is partially blocked by Bradshaw. Bradshaw's able to get that rebound.
Yeah. It's a good recovery from Bradshaw to get the defense there.
And we're going to have a timeout on the floor for Fayetteville. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Fayetteville High School. 21-17 the score. Eastern Warriors lead the home team, Fayetteville Rockets. There's 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the game. Stay tuned after the game for our coach's comment show right after. And at the half, we'll get you caught up on everything going on in the world of sports with the 99.5 The Edge studio update, so stay tuned to that as well. Fayetteville ball as we restart action back here in the second quarter. 5 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Swarming defense, yeah, swarming.
Drew Evanston gets an easy layup there out of the good defensive pressure from himself.
6-point lead now for Eastern, 23-17, 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Nice look underneath. Oh, my. Jackson South with a shot. It's blocked, but they're going to call a foul on that one.
Yeah, the foul's on Drew Evanston, his first, team second. He and I'm losing names here. Sorry, he and Kane Dotson have been very disruptive with that pressure out front, and that's for Coach Buechler's loving that right now.
Yeah, but Coach Stewart's got to be upset that his teammates didn't come help him. He's
True.
kind of out there on an island.
And didn't communicate to him either.
First free throw from Jackson South is no good. Couple dribbles here for South on the second attempt. It's up and good.
3 out of 4 from the line so far for Jackson South.
23-18 the score now as Eastern leads. Edmonston thought about the three. Good recovery there on defense for Fayetteville to prevent that from happening. Here comes Barber inside on the baseline. His shot is up and good. Got Bradshaw to bite on the fake. Bradshaw went up in the air. Barber waited for him. Took the shot after Bradshaw reset. Again, that defense picks it up around the volleyball line. Nice hands there for, is that Dotson there?
Yes, sir. Charlie Kaufman back into the game. He's going to replace Keegan Craycraft for Fayetteville.
Bradshaw will take the ball out right in front of the Eastern bench. Gives it up to Aiden Wells. Looks like starters back in there for Fayetteville.
Yes.
Long cross-court pass to Kaufman for three. Good.
Right off the bench. Come in and drill to three. Nice shot.
Nice assist for Bradshaw. 25-21 the score now. 4 minutes to go here before halftime from Fayetteville High School as Eastern leads by 4 points. Barber now with a drive in. Nice defense by Bradshaw. Way to use your feet. That's good. Cut off that move by Barber. That foot movement is really lost on the younger groups as we watch the younger players in junior high and elementary. You got to move those feet to play defense. Edmonston with the ball in the corner gets it outside to Dotson as we're going to have a timeout on the floor. And we'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
The holidays. For many of us, they can be the happiest time of the year. But it's easy to get caught up in the craziness. As you scramble through your holiday list, don't forget the families who are struggling and the kids who don't have enough to eat. Your gift helps deliver food and resources to children and families who need them. So make a difference this year and put kids who need help on your holiday list. Giving feels good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go before halftime. It's a 25-21 ball game as Eastern leads Fayetteville. And Mark, I think we had a substitution on that timeout. Did you get that? Or?
Yeah, we did. We had Cade Walkup and Chase Pinkerton come back into the game for Eastern.
Walkup takes a three right off the bat, misses it. Ball gets tipped out of bounds, and it's going to go Fayetteville way.
Their second turnover in the quarter, matching Fayetteville.
Bradshaw will bring the ball up for Fayetteville. Guarded by Barber as he crosses midcourt. Now to Wells. Wells dribbles in but brings it back out. He's guarded by Walkup. Now around to Jackson South. Now gives it up to Brody Feldhouse. We're going to reset. Kaufman now with the ball. Gets it inside. Couple dribbles, backs it in. That's South. And they're going to say he traveled. Turnover, Fayetteville.
That's their third. That shot was blocked anyway, so turned out about the same, I think.
Coming back the other way will be Pinkerton. Strong screen there. Oh, I don't know what that was, but he got away with it. That was Barber with a pump fake and couldn't make the shot on the recovery. Fayetteville gets rebound. Bradshaw now with the ball at the free throw line. His shot's no good. Rebound goes to Pinkerton. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the second quarter. As Walkup takes a three, it's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Fayetteville ball.
Basket's a little harder to come by this quarter, Chris.
Yeah, the speed's still there, but they're not making those baskets.
No.
A little fast-paced action. This is a good ball game, folks. You tell your friends, catch us on Good Guys Radio TV. Shot from the corner will be Kaufman. Nice rebound by Feldhaus. His putback is good. Make it 25-23 as it gets down to a 2-point game.
6 points now for Feldhaus.
Get ready for the Baxla Tractor Sales halftime report. We'll mow through the first half stats and see what these two teams need to do to harvest a win. Pinkerton drives into the paint, tries to put a shot up. It looks like it was blocked by Wells.
Yes.
Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay Eastern ball. 1 minute, 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 25-23 the score. Full house behind us here for Fayetteville. Full crowd for Eastern across the way as they always travel well. Shot from the paint from Pinkerton is no good. Rebound goes to Bradshaw. Bradshaw leading a fast break. Tries to shoot and draws a foul.
I think that's actually a pretty good call. I think he started to kind of go to the ground before the contact was really initiated.
Could have gone either way, but yeah, good call. Bradshaw will go to the line shooting two.
Yeah, that's going to be the first foul on Cade Walkup, third for the team.
2 shots here for Bradshaw trying to tie the ball game up. First one is good, 25-24. We had 34 points in that first quarter, only 15 here in the second quarter. Make that 16 as Bradshaw ties it up now, 25 apiece.
4 points now for the senior.
Bradshaw's a good-looking basketball player out there. Got a good, nice game. He's got a nice look underneath, but Edmonston's not able to make that basket. Tries to save it, not able to do that. It'll go Fayetteville ball.
I'm jealous of Bradshaw's hair.
Rocking that mullet a little bit, I think.
Substitution, Braxton Vance comes back in to get Drew Edmonston for the Warriors.
Did you say Edmonston's hair? Is that who
No,
you're
Bradshaw.
Bradshaw.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused with the mullet.
Yeah, I had my ears with the mullet. I got rid of that a long time ago.
Edmonston's rocking the mullet. Bradshaw's got a good-looking hair. Yeah, I like that. He drives in, gives it to Feldhaus. Feldhaus shot from the free throw line's no good. Rebound will be controlled by Eastern, and we're going to go the other direction. Under a minute now to go in the second quarter. 25-25 the score. Nice defense there by Fayetteville. Pushes him out to the corner. Loses the ball, but it's going to be off Fayetteville. Braxton Vance with that ball out there.
Nobody wanted to help the ref get that basketball, did they?
Yeah, it kind of rolled around. Everybody needed a breather, I think. Substitution.
Camden Polston comes into the game for Aiden Wells, Fayetteville.
This coverage is sponsored by Southern State Community College. Visit sscc.edu to begin your pathway to completion today. Shot by Walkup, it rolls in. Nice shot there, 27-25 now the score as Eastern retakes the lead.
10 points in the game for Cade Walkup.
As Bradshaw comes across mid-court line, he's fouled.
I think that's on Grady Barber, his first, team fourth.
We didn't reach bonus in the first quarter. Remember, the rule changed from last year, still is this year, 5 fouls per quarter.
That's right, I forgot that.
And we're going to get there, but I think it's a shooting foul anyway. But as Bradshaw drove in, gives it up to, I believe that was to Jackson South.
Yeah, that's on Chase Pinkerton, his second, team third in the quarter.
And Jackson South will go to the line. He'll shoot 2, and I think it was a shooting foul, but either way, he's going to shoot 2. It's bonus. First free throw is no good.
We're going to see Kane Dotson come back into the game for Eastern.
I apologize. That was team fourth, wasn't it? I was looking at timeouts left. There's a big 4 up there, and I thought the next one would be 5, but that's 4th team foul for Eastern. Second free throw is good. Makes it 27-26 now, the score. 22 seconds to go here in the second quarter as Walkup drives it inside. Nice look to Barber. Nice job there.
Yeah, good backdoor cut from Grady Barber.
29-26, last 12 seconds. And we're going to have a timeout by Stewart as Fayetteville is losing control there. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
And we're back at Fayetteville High School. 11.3 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Fayetteville's ball. They're going to take the ball out right in front of us as they came across midcourt. I believe that was Jackson South or Charlie Kaufman. Were struggling under the defense, and Coach Stewart called a timeout, get him under control. One last play here for Fayetteville. Nice look underneath to South, but the nice steal by Barber. And his half-court heave is no good, and that's how we end the first half, 29-26 the score. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Maxler Tractor.
The newest place for you to grab a coffee or other refreshing beverage is She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville. She Brews Coffee has a wide variety of hot and cold drinks and a refreshing Lotus drink menu featuring plant-based energy. Swing by for breakfast or grab a tasty panini, wrap, or salad during lunch. Follow their Facebook page at She Brews Coffee LLC. There you can check out their new menu and keep up with their specials. Go experience what everyone is raving over. She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville.
First quarter as Fayetteville went on a little run there to tie it up at 17 apiece after the first quarter. Second quarter, Eastern took a while to score, and the scoring was less in that second quarter. Eastern took the lead for most of the second quarter as well, got up as much by 6. Fayetteville tied it up at one point at 25 apiece. Eastern took a 2-point lead, and then it's now a three-point lead for Eastern at 29-26 in the second quarter. The freshman game tonight was 31-29. Fayetteville won that one on a buzzer beater. Pretty little game there from the freshman game. And the JV squad, that was controlled by Eastern. They won 43-15. We're going to send it back to the studio with Bethany Gibson. She's going to give you the 99.5 The Edge studio update, and then we'll come back, get some stats from Mark, talk about this game, see what everybody needs to do to get back in the second half. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
At Southern Hills Community Bank, we take great pride in building strong relationships with our customers. We're dedicated to providing the best products and services to fit your needs, like checking and savings, home and auto loans, plus ATM and debit cards, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking with mobile deposit. Visit SouthernHillsCommunityBank.com or stop by any of our 8 convenient locations. We want to be your bank. Southern Hills Community Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Customer service with a difference.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103 West Union, Ohio 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding, family owned and operated since 1958.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
The holidays. For many of us, they can be the happiest time of the year. But it's easy to get caught up in the craziness. As you scramble through your holiday list, don't forget the families who are struggling and the kids who don't have enough to eat. Your gift helps deliver food and resources to children and families who need them. So make a difference this year and put kids who need help on your holiday list. Giving feels good.
Eastern leads Fayetteville here in SHAC action early on in this new 2024-2025 season. Joining me now, let's turn it over to Mark Young for some statistics. Mark?
All right. Thank you, Chris. Looking at the first half statistics, Fayetteville got off to a really hot start. In the first quarter, they were 6 out of 8 for 75% and 1 for 1 from beyond the arc, obviously for 100%. They finished the half at 50% from beyond the arc at 2 for 4, and then they were 7 out of 13 for 54% from the floor. Then looking at free throws, they've made it to the free throw line 8 times compared to Eastern at 2. Probably because Eastern has 5 fouls in the game, and Fayetteville only has 1. So if you look at that statistic there, no foul trouble for Fayetteville, which is good, and only 1 player from Eastern with 2 fouls in the game, and that's Chase Pinkerton. Eastern, on the other hand, they also shot it well. In the first quarter, they were 4 out of 6 for 67%, 3 for 5 from beyond the arc at 60%, and did a little bit better in the second half, but they finished 50%, 8 out of 16 from inside the arc and from beyond that mark that everybody likes to stay and shoot from. They were 4 out of 9 for 44% for the half. So evenly balanced with shooting percentages. You would have thought maybe Fayetteville might have the edge with shooting more free throws, but they don't. They just were able to get less field goals in that second quarter, and that right now is the difference in the game that I see.
Well, and you mentioned the fouls. The referees are letting them play, and it's a really good matchup between these two teams. I think they're letting them play, letting them work their way around the court, and it's showing in the score, and it's an even game.
Yeah, and I agree with you there. And even turnovers. You talk about another statistic. What I can give you real quick. Fayetteville has 6 for the half and 5 for Eastern. So that's an evenly balanced statistic as well. I guess maybe, what each team does in the second half, we won't really know for sure, but there's no foul trouble to worry about for anybody really yet. So each team can get out and play aggressive and probably run their starters back out and see what happens. Fayetteville has the size advantage if they go inside with Feldhaus, but most of his shots actually came from outside the paint. So that's something we'll have to kind of watch and see if there's a change there in the second half too. Maybe they can go inside to him and get Eastern in some more foul trouble.
All right, thanks, Mark. This should be an exciting second half here at Fayetteville High School. We'll come back and conclude the Baxla halftime report right after this on 99.5 The Edge and GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Fayetteville High School as we conclude the Baxla halftime report. We're ready to start third quarter action. Mark, who's out there for each team?
Looks like starters for Eastern and the same for Fayetteville. So we have Walkup, Pinkerton, Vance, Murphy, and Barber for Eastern. And then we have Wells, South, Kaufman, Bradshaw, and Feldhaus for Fayetteville.
Thank you, Mark. Eastern will start the third quarter with possession. They will go right to left in front of us. Fayetteville going left to right. As we start, as Pinkerton drives out, gives it to Walkup for three, no good. Long rebound goes all the way to the Eastern bench. It's going to go out of bounds. Fayetteville's ball. First possession for Eastern comes up with 0. We'll see what Fayetteville can do with their first possession. Probably not what Coach Buechler wanted in that first possession. Probably wanted some points on the board, but get at it next time.
Got a good look at it.
Bradshaw with the ball, drives in. Just inside three-point range, no good. Feldhaus with the rebound. His putback is no good, and he's going to wrap around on Barber for a foul.
Fouls on Feldhaus, his first, team first here in the quarter.
Thanks to First State Bank for making this broadcast possible. There's a First State Bank branch near you in Southern Ohio and Northern Kentucky, or if not, there will be soon. Nice defense there by Bradshaw as Barber comes up with the ball near the top of the key.
I'll tell you what, this Fayetteville defense, you have to be strong with the ball, and Eastern has been so far.
Both teams, despite the sizes, are very quick across the boards. Walkup with a shot in the middle, no good, gets his own rebound, drives it underneath to Vance, whose putback is no good, but he's fouled.
That foul's on Bradshaw, his first, team second in the quarter. At the line is going to be Braxton Vance, his first trip tonight.
We are a minute into this third quarter and no score yet here in the third quarter. It remains 29-26, Eastern leads. First free throw up and no good. Guess what Eastern's going to do tomorrow at practice?
Yeah,
free
I'd
throw
say so.
Shooting. Always one of Coach Buechler's issues when free throws don't go down. And the second one is no good, so rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Fayetteville ball.
Probably shoot those at the end of the practice when your legs are really tired as well.
I imagine he'll shoot him before, during, and after practice. Kaufman with a drive in off the glass.
High off
and
the
good.
glass.
Yeah.
You don't usually see that very often.
No, you do not. 29-28 now the score as Eastern has a 1-point lead and possession of the ball. Walk up now with the ball right in front of us. Gives it around to Murphy. Then around to Pinkerton. Nope, yes. Thought I was looking at the wrong roster here, telling you the wrong names. Barber from three-point range. It's no good. Almost got a shooter's bounce. Rebound goes to Vance. His shot is blocked. And then on a rebound, we're going to have a tie-up. And somehow neither side's happy with that call.
No.
That tie-up is going to go Fayetteville's way. Coach Stewart wasn't happy. The Eastern crowd wasn't happy.
He gets the ball.
I don't know.
The foul, I guess. But
yeah. Bradshaw with the ball out at the top, gives it over to South. Now back to Bradshaw. They reset the offense, gives it up to Feldhaus. Feldhaus with the ball way outside. Talked about that a little bit. Most of his action has come outside that range.
Yeah.
Nice look inside, goes across to Bradshaw. He drives in, nice look, can't get it to finish. Good defense there by Eastern as Barber brings the ball up, guarded again by Bradshaw. Little Euro step in, his shot doesn't fall, but they're going to say he was fouled.
Looks like that foul's on Brody Feldhaus, his second, team third. Barber's going to go to the line for his first 2 attempts tonight also. So they're trying to make up in that category.
I said at halftime they've been letting him play in that first half. Now second half, they made a liar out of me. There's been a couple fouls already called early here in this third quarter. First free throw for Barber is good. Make it 30-28 now. 5:38 left to go in the third quarter.
Well, that might have been a discussion at halftime. Hey, we've only have 2 free throw attempts. We got to get in the paint.
Second free throw is up and good. Back to a 3-point lead for Eastern Brown.
Nice looking free throw shooter.
Full court pressure put on by Barber on Bradshaw. He steals it, goes back in the other way. Nice pump fake.
Again. Yeah, he bit that. He bit on it both times.
And that's a 5-point lead now for Eastern.
Barber now has 10 points, matching walk up.
Feldhaus with a 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound goes to Fayetteville, back outside to Kaufman. He drives in the paint, stolen away by Barber.
Nice defense.
Bringing it back up for Eastern will be Pinkerton. The detective agency. I don't know if that's a good nickname for him or not, but we'll give it to him. Inside to Price Murphy. His shot is up and good, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor as Fayetteville calls timeout. I think it's going to be a full. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
The newest place for you to grab a coffee or other refreshing beverage is She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville. She Brews Coffee has a wide variety of hot and cold drinks and a refreshing Lotus drink menu featuring plant-based energy. Swing by for breakfast or grab a tasty panini, wrap, or salad during lunch. Follow their Facebook page at She Brews Coffee LLC. There you can check out their new menu and keep up with their specials. Go experience what everyone is raving over. She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville.
Welcome back to Fayetteville High School as we get back into action here in the third quarter. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Eastern now out to their largest lead of the game, 7 points, 35-28. Nice run, as Mark said during the break. Patented Eastern run.
They've decided to flex their defensive muscle a little bit here at the start of this third quarter, and it's paid off for them.
Yeah, they picked up at least a three-quarter court, if not a full court pressure on Fayetteville. Get it back across. Uh-oh, we almost had a turnover there. Nice hustle by Bradshaw to save that one. Looking for Feldhouse inside as he gets swarmed.
Nice help defense there.
Yep. That is the textbook help defense. Barber for three, no good. Short, gets his own rebound, tips it out to Murphy to control that ball. Barber's had himself a nice third quarter here. Drive in by Pinkerton, now kicks it out to Murphy for three, it's no good. Guess who? Barber with the rebound, his putback's no good. Rebound goes to Murphy, but we have a whistle and it's out of bounds, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to stay with Eastern from the official pointed that direction.
Not sure who was out of bounds, but somebody from Fayetteville touched it while it was tipped around there. Walk up with a jumper inside. Little short, comes up. Rebound goes to Eastern, now around to Barber. He drives in. His layup, he gets blocked by Bradshaw. Nice block. As somehow Feldhouse loses his footing. They're going to call him for a travel.
Substitution in the game for Fayetteville. Camden Polson's going to come in and get Brody Feldhouse. Also, Edmondson going to get walk-up for Eastern.
Eastern is really frustrating Feldhouse. He's not able to get himself under control in offense or defense, really, there. He's kind of having a rough game right now, trying to get himself back in shape here. Nice drive. Yeah.
Strong drive. And he's fired up about it, and I would be too. That's a heck of a layup.
9-point lead now for Eastern, 37-28, 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. As Bradshaw takes the ball up, and he's going to get fouled.
Yeah, that's on Grady Barber, his second, team first here in the quarter. He's really aggressive on the defense.
Fayetteville taking the ball out now. Bradshaw with the ball at the logo. Just across midcourt. Going to have a screen set up by his teammates. Picked up quickly by Eastern. Pinkerton on him. Kaufman drives in, that was Bradshaw with a hook shot, no good. Rebound goes to Eastern. Good looking shot.
Now Kaufman, that went down. That was a good shot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was out too at first.
I looked away as I thought it bounced out. 37-30 is the score. Edmiston with a nice shot from the paint or from the free throw line, make it 39-30. Eastern lead.
He's got 4.
Nice crossover by Bradshaw. Takes into the paint.
Traveled.
Nope, they're going to call a foul.
Fan behind me agreed. Fouls on Murphy. His first, team second. Bradshaw at the line. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight. See if he can add to that.
First free throw is good for Bradshaw. Make it 39-31, an 8-point lead.
Keegan Craycraft comes back into the game for Fayetteville.
We'll take a look at the stats and choose our Snappy player of the game right after the final buzzer, brought to you by Snappies in Seaman and West Union. Second free throw is good, 39-32 now the score as Eastern leads by 7. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Edmiston with a long three-pointer, no good. And guess who's upset about that one?
His coach.
Coach did not like that shot. Now, if it went in, he'd probably been okay with it.
Yes.
Shot didn't fall as we get a mental error by Fayetteville on that inbounds pass. Stolen by
Vance.
Vance, thank you. And his putback is good, 41-32. 2 minutes to go. Heavy defense at midcourt. Fayetteville able to get out of it.
So somebody had to be open. He was triple teamed.
That defense is swarming. Everybody seems to be double teamed by Eastern.
That foul's on Chase Pinkerton, his third. So the first real foul trouble we have now with Chase Pinkerton. he's going to come out of the game and be replaced by Kane Dotson. Also into the game for Fayetteville is going to be Landon Kohler.
Barber getting a break. Dotson had a really good second quarter in relief of Pinkerton earlier, so anxious to see. He's played some great defense. Ball goes out top to Bradshaw, now to the corner, I think to Kaufman. Now back out top. Now the Kaufman in the corner, all the way around. New guy takes a three-pointer, no good. That was Craycraft. Underneath on the rebound is a foul.
And that foul's on Kohler. Into the game, gets his first, team fourth. Carter Cluxton comes into the game, and he's going to replace Price Murphy for Eastern.
Next foul by Eastern will put Fayetteville at the line shooting 2. Inside to Bradshaw, nice move, nice layup up and in. Make it 41-34. Eastern leads 1 minute, 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Nice look inside by Edmiston, but it goes past the player. It's now a turnover, and Edmiston's coming out.
Yep, walk-up's going to get him.
Coach talking to Edmiston as he comes off the floor.
He wants to go sit down. He's like, Coach,
yeah.
I don't want to talk to you.
Bradshaw now with the ball. Guarded by Dotson. Ball goes turned around over to Polston, now back to South. Back to Polston. Polston drives in, but kicks it back out to Craycraft. Now back out to Bradshaw, and we're going to reset.
1 minute and a quarter.
Thank you. Trying to look inside to Bradshaw. Bradshaw is guarded by the smaller player, but still can't get a good look. Long three-pointer is no good. Bradshaw able to get the rebound, and I believe we're going to have a foul.
That foul is on Carter Cluxton, his first, team number 5, so we will see the bonus. Bradshaw at the line. He's 4 for 4 on the night.
45.6 seconds left here in the third quarter. 41-34 the score. First free throw is up, no good.
I jinxed him. Sorry about that. I'm just here broadcasting the game, but if I'm going to post anybody up in the paint for Fayetteville, it's going to be the guy who just came back into the game, Brody Feldhouse. Also in is Aiden Wells.
Thanks again to Baxla Tractor Sales, proud sponsor of this broadcast. Visit Baxla in Seaman and Batavia to check out their full lineup or online at baxlatractor.com. Second free throw for Bradshaw is up and no good. The broadcaster jinx continues, but he gets the rebound. Three-pointer is no good. Feldhouse with a nice hustle to save the ball, but they can't get it controlled, and it's going to go Eastern ball. Couple good looks there for Fayetteville. Can't get it to fall, and they've got to get those chances successful. Otherwise, this game is going to get out of their control. Last 30 seconds here of the third quarter as Walkup gives the ball over to Dotson. Back to Walkup. Walkup's layup is no good. The rebound goes to Eastern, and he's going to get fouled on the putback.
That foul's on Brody Feldhouse, his third, so the first player from Fayetteville in any kind of foul trouble. At the line is going to be Carter Cluxton. Going to get his first 2 attempts tonight also.
Eastern seems to be controlling the rebounds, especially on the offensive side.
Yes.
So first free throw for Cluxton is no good. 17.3 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's a 41-34 score. Eastern leads. Second free throw is up, no good. A lot of bodies on the floor as Cluxton gets the rebound. His putback is good.
His first basket.
Back to a 9-point lead for Eastern. Ties their game high as Kaufman drives all the way down, and he tries the shot but gets fouled.
Foul looks like it's going to be on Landon Kohler, his second. Kaufman at the line, his first trip.
2.8 seconds to go. Kaufman with the 2 free throws. First one is up and good.
We're going to get Keegan Craycraft and Jackson South back into the game for Fayetteville.
I think that's Bradshaw's first break of the entire game so
Probably
far.
so. It's kind of showing it too.
Second free throw coming for Kaufman is up and no good. I was just getting ready to say how nice of a free throw shot he has. Half court heat for walk-ups, no good. Third quarter ends, 43-35 the score. Eastern leads. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
At Southern Hills Community Bank, we take great pride in building strong relationships with our customers. We're dedicated to providing the best products and services to fit your needs, like checking and savings, home and auto loans, plus ATM and debit cards, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking with mobile deposit. Visit southernhillscommunitybank.com or stop by any of our 8 convenient locations. We want to be your bank. Southern Hills Community Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Customer service with a difference.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
And we're back for fourth quarter action here at Fayetteville High School as the Eastern Warriors lead the home team Fayetteville Rockets 43-35. As we begin fourth quarter action, Fayetteville will start the quarter with the possession. Special thanks to Brandon Rigdon for video producing tonight's broadcast on GoodGuysRadioTV.com, as well as our studio producer, Miss Bethany Gibson. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Eastern is controlling the ball to start the quarter. As Pinkerton's back in for Eastern, gives it up to Walk Up, now back to Pinkerton. Man-to-man defense for Fayetteville as Pinkerton drives in to the paint, and we're going to have a foul right off the bat.
It's going to be on Keegan Craycraft, his first, team first in the quarter.
Early season matchup between two contenders for the SHAC title. I think both of these were predicted to be number one in their respective divisions, 1 and 2. Eastern in big school, Fayetteville in a small school. Walk-up three-pointer goes short, and the rebound goes to Fayetteville. Bradshaw cannot get the layup to fall, and Eastern gets the rebound. Going back the other way, Walk Up with another three-point attempt. It's no good. Rebound goes to Cluxton. His putback is up and good.
Nice follow by Cluxton.
That is a 10-point lead, the largest of the game for Eastern. Big miss there for Bradshaw. I can't believe he couldn't get that layup to fall. He probably can't believe it either.
Walk-up ran in front and disrupted him and just took his concentration.
He comes back in for another attempt. Still can't get one to fall. Rebound goes to Price Murphy as Eastern will control the ball. 7 minutes to go in the game. Pinkerton, thought he carried it. And he walked. There's one way or another, we're going to get a turnover. Barber with the travel, and we're going to go the other direction.
Just one turnover for Eastern in the third quarter compared to 4 for Fayetteville in that third quarter again.
Fayetteville, I think at this point, really needs to score on this possession in order to get this game back under their control to kind of stop the bleeding. Eastern's defense has stepped completely up, and we're going to have a little tie-up underneath there, and we're going to have probably a foul. Yep.
Yeah, it's on Cade Walk Up, his second. Team first in the quarter.
Sorry, Mark. He and looks like Aiden Wells, I believe, were kind of tangled up underneath there, and Aiden Wells hit the deck.
He's going to Walk Up's going to get a little chance to think about that one, replaced by Landon Kohler.
Long outlet pass out to, excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong roster again. That was Craycraft. But we have a foul on the drive in there.
That's on Murphy, his second. Team second in the quarter. At the line's going to be Craycraft for 2.
He beat me to it. That's what I was going to say. Craycraft did miss that shot. He's going to shoot 2. Taking his time. First free throw is up and good. 45-36 to score now. We'll talk to the winning coach after the game, so stay tuned for the coach's comment show during our post-game wrap-up. Second free throw coming for Craycraft. Up and good.
Brody Feldhouse is going to come back into the game, replace Charlie Kaufman for Fayetteville.
Feldhouse 3 fouls, is that correct, Mark?
Yes, sir.
Eastern pick up on that. They're going to attack Feldhouse, see if they can pick up that 4th foul and get him out of the game again. They go inside, but Feldhouse isn't there. Actually, he gets the tip from a teammate, and it's going to be a turnover, Eastern Fayetteville ball. Bradshaw puts the ball on the deck. Barber picks him off, steals it, gives it up to...
Nice spin.
Nice, yep, that is Pinkerton with the spin move and the foul.
That foul's on Keegan Craycraft, his second.
Pinkerton's shot goes down. It's going to be an and 1 for him. He's going to shoot the 1. 47-37 to score now. A 10-point lead again for Eastern. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor before the free throw here on 99.5 The Edge. We'll be back right after this.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
Six minutes and 3 seconds to go in the game here as Eastern leads Fayetteville 47-37. A nice spin move by Chase Pinkerton for a 2-point basket and a foul. He's going to shoot a free throw now. Coaching staff wanted a travel on that Pinkerton, but as Mark said, I think it's a just nice quick foot movement by Pinkerton. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound goes to Brody Feldhouse as Bradshaw will bring the ball up. Looked inside to Feldhouse, but Feldhouse nicely guarded by Barber. Aiden Wells gets trapped inside, gets the ball out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw with the ball, trying to set up something for the offense. Just swarming defense still by Eastern. This man-to-man is a zone, Mark.
Yeah, no, it's a man-to-man.
There just always seems to be 2 Eastern players on the ball at every time. It's amazing the quickness on this defense.
That could be from spacing too.
Yeah. Ball goes underneath. Nice look to Bradshaw. Bradshaw lays it up and in. 47-39 now the score. Yep. 5 minutes to go here in the game.
Barber got his feet tangled up and lost Bradshaw.
Coming the other way now will be Landon Kohler. Haven't heard much from him all game.
No.
Chase Pinkerton now with the ball. Gives it back out to Price Murphy. Now to Barber. Barber down by the baseline. Tries to lay up. No good. Amongst 3 defenders there. Bradshaw with the ball now coming the other direction. We'll give it up to Aiden Wells. From the free throw line, his shot is up, no good. And we're going to have maybe an over the back call.
Yep, should be.
And it is. Foul is on
Jackson South, his first. Team number 3.
Don't forget to check out GoodGuysRadioTV.com for live telecast coverage of all your favorite teams. You can also check out our vast library of past events. Just click Video Archives to watch anytime on demand. As Eastern drives toward the corner, we're going to have another foul on Fayetteville.
That's on Craycraft, his third and a quarter, team fourth and a quarter. Next foul will be bonus time. Charlie Kaufman's going to re-enter the game for the Rockets.
Charlie Kaufman, a sophomore, had a lot of time last year on the varsity as a freshman, so he's got a lot of experience despite him being an underclassman.
He does.
Good-looking ball player, too. Nice defense here by Fayetteville, but Eastern's content probably to run some time down now.
Yeah.
4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. As Pinkerton gets the ball back out top to Murphy. Murphy now gives it over to Kohler.
They're in control if they can make free throws. They've only made 3 out of 9 on the game, and that's something we'll have to watch here down the stretch. But they could just be content and not even take a shot.
Still controlling the ball, controlling the offense here is Eastern.
Double teaming on the wings, it looks like. Not there, but
Barber now with the ball outside on the wing. He drives into the paint. Turnaround jumper, good.
nice shot. I don't know if it's the one he wanted, but it went down. So
49-39, 10-point lead for Eastern as Fayetteville brings the ball down. Kaufman now with the ball out top. It's been a long time since Bradshaw scored. And it's been a long time since Fayetteville's been on any kind of run here. So
yeah, they had their chance here a few minutes for that last Eastern possession. That took a lot of wind out, I believe. No, the game's not over yet. There's still a lot of time.
3-point attempt from Kaufman, rolls off the rim, rebound to Bradshaw. His putback is up, and I'm not sure if they're counting that. Referees are getting together.
They'll wave it off.
Ooh. Home crowd is letting the referees know that one.
Fouls on Price Murphy. His third. Team's third.
We're going to have a timeout here in Fayetteville. 2:59 to go here on 99.5 The Edge. We'll return right after this.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes, 59 seconds to go. 49-39 is your score. Bradshaw came down with a rebound, and the referees got together after the discussion, determined he was fouled before he went back up for the shot, so it'll be a possession foul. Fayetteville will take it out underneath their own basket here. Gets it out to Craycraft, who's back in the game. Now over to Aiden Wells. Now to Bradshaw inside. Nice look over to Kaufman. Kaufman up and in. 49-41 now the score.
Didn't notice it. They took Feldhouse out of the game.
I believe that happened during that timeout.
Yeah.
Pinkerton brings the ball back up for Eastern. Barber now with the ball, drives in, can't get an open shot, gives it back out to Price Murphy. Now nice look underneath to Cluxton. His put up is good. 51-41. Fayetteville just can't seem to get that stop that they need to get 2 scores in a row.
Yeah, you can't match him basket for basket at this point.
3-point attempt from Craycraft is no good. Rebound goes to Eastern. Same thing, you can't have a one and done either. 2 minutes to go here, 51-41 the score. Thanks again to our season sponsors, including Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. Pinkerton down on the lower block, gets double teamed, and we're going to have another timeout. And we'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
It's a 30.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
The holidays. For many of us, they can be the happiest time of the year. But it's easy to get caught up in the craziness. As you scramble through your holiday list, don't forget the families who are struggling and the kids who don't have enough to eat. Your gift helps deliver food and resources to children and families who need them. So make a difference this year and put kids who need help on your holiday list. Giving feels good.
One minute, 48 seconds to go in the ball game. 51-41 is the score. Eastern is leading Fayetteville by a 10-point margin. This broadcast is for the private use of the 99.5 The Edge audience. Any other use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without the consent of 99.5 The Edge is prohibited. Eastern with the ball up 10 points. Pinkerton drives into the paint, kicks it outside to Murphy, now back outside to Barber, and we're going to reset. Bradshaw guarding Barber, now back out to Pinkerton. Now over to Kohler, now back out to Barber. Under 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Thought they had a trap there, but Eastern able to escape that trap. And who made that? I was blocked.
That was Chase Pinkerton. Good look there from Grady Barber. He's got snuck in there wide open.
12-point lead now, 53-41. Might have been the nail in the coffin here. Bradshaw drives in. His shot's up, no good. And we're going to have a foul.
It's on Grady Barber, his third. I guess I don't understand. He may not have the benefit of what we have in front of us. Fayetteville or Eastern's only 3 for 9 from the free throw line. Why they did maybe start fouling? At least try that route.
Seems like they're going to wait too long if they're going to do that then. First free throw for Bradshaw is good. Make it 53-42, 11-point lead, 1 minute, 4 seconds to go in the ball game. Bradshaw getting ready for his second free throw. But I agree with you, Mark. I thought there was going to be a foul attempt there, but there was not. Yep. Second free throw is good. 53-43 now the score.
12 points for Bradshaw, 6 out of 12, or 6 out of 8 from the free throw line.
60 seconds left in the ball game now. Barber brings the ball back up for Eastern. Again, no fouls. We're just going to be content with the pressure. They're not going to try to stop the clock.
No.
And Eastern's content just to run the clock out at this point. Under 40 seconds. Well, now it looks like Kaufman's trying to foul, but they're not calling out. There we go. Finally get a foul by Kaufman.
Yep, Kaufman gets his first, team 5th now, so we're going to see Eastern at the line. Chase Pinkerton.
And we'll have those free throws after this next break. We'll be back right after this. We have a timeout on the floor on 99.5 The Edge.
The holidays. For many of us, they can be the happiest time of the year. But it's easy to get caught up in the craziness. As you scramble through your holiday list, don't forget the families who are struggling and the kids who don't have enough to eat. Your gift helps deliver food and resources to children and families who need them. So make a difference this year and put kids who need help on your holiday list. Giving feels good.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Kind of get there. Second free throw for Pinkerton is good.
Eastern hasn't been that good from the line tonight.
Bradshaw with the ball. Kind of gives it up to Wells. Wells now around to Craycraft for three. No good. Rebound. Barber. Ball gets loose. We're going to have a tie up on the floor.
Nope.
They don't know whistles, and we're going to have a timeout, or are we going to have a jump ball? What do we got?
We had a timeout called here.
Oh.
Eastern had a timeout called.
Yep, that's what they're going to call. It's going to be a timeout on the floor. 12 seconds to go in the game. We're going to come back right after this on 99.5 The Edge. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Last 12 seconds of the ball game. Eastern ball up by 11. Ball comes in Eastern way. Be controlled by Cluxton. Now back across, now over to Pinkerton, and that'll be the ball game, folks. 54-43 will be the final score. And we'll come back to you right after this to talk about stats and much, much more, or hear from the coaches or coach. Maybe more than one. We'll have a surprise on there, maybe. We'll see. But 54-43 will be your final score. Eastern Brown victorious over Fayetteville. And we'll come back right after this with the post-game show here on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Welcome back to the post-game report here from Fayetteville High School as the Eastern Brown Warriors are victorious in the first game of the year for both teams over the Fayetteville Rockets here at Fayetteville High School. The final score 54-43, an 11-point victory for Eastern. The first quarter was tied 17-17. Very nice ball game by both teams in that first quarter. There were 4 ties and 3 lead changes in that first quarter, but it ended up being a tie after the first quarter, 17 all. Second quarter, though, Eastern pulled ahead with a 12-9 lead in that second quarter for a 29-26 lead at halftime with that 3-point margin. Third quarter, more of the same thing. Eastern outscored Fayetteville in that third quarter, 14-9, to increase that score from 3 to 5, to the lead from 3 to 8. After 3, 43-35 was the score after the third quarter. Fourth quarter, more of the same thing, a 3-point victory for Eastern, 11-8 in that fourth quarter for that final score of 54-43, an 11-point victory. Don't forget, tomorrow night we have more games coming your way. And that'll be a big matchup at Eastern High School for a girls matchup. Mason County girls taking on Eastern. Don Bowles and Craig Campbell, with the call from Eastern. Mason County at Eastern. That'll be on C103. On Thursday night, girls games, Fayetteville at North Adams. That'll be on Good Guys Radio and C103. And Manchester at Peebles girls also on Thursday night. That game will be on C103. For Friday night, really good games coming up. One in particular, White Oak at Lynchburg will be a boys game. That'll be on C103. The big matchup that night, North Adams at Eastern. That'll be a nice matchup. That'll be on Good Guys Radio TV and C103. The third and final matchup will be on 99.5 The Edge. That'll be East Clinton at Georgetown. That'll be on 99.5 The Edge. That's a Southern Buckeye matchup. We're going to come right back for the coach's comment here with Coach Buechler here right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
The newest place for you to grab a coffee or other refreshing beverage is She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville. She Brews Coffee has a wide variety of hot and cold drinks and a refreshing Lotus drink menu featuring plant-based energy. Swing by for breakfast or grab a tasty panini, wrap, or salad during lunch. Follow their Facebook page at She Brews Coffee LLC. There you can check out their new menu and keep up with their specials. Go experience what everyone is raving over. She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville.
At Southern Hills Community Bank, we take great pride in building strong relationships with our customers. We're dedicated to providing the best products and services to fit your needs, like checking and savings, home and auto loans, plus ATM and debit cards, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking with mobile deposit. Visit southernhillscommunitybank.com or stop by any of our 8 convenient locations. We want to be your bank. Southern Hills Community Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Customer service with a difference.
We have our post-game report. He getting caught up by the fans here as he joins me now. Coach, congratulations on your victory. First victory out of the way for the season.
Well, we knew this was going to be tough, especially coming up here. I was pleased with the kids' second half. In first half, we played pretty well at times, but we just didn't guard like we should. And I thought tonight, second half, we came out and played pretty well defensively and great team effort because we had kids come in at different spots and play well. And he just told me we had 6 turnovers, 5 the first half, and I wasn't happy with that, but we only had 1 the second. So,
well, we kind of joked that we know what's going to happen in practice tomorrow night. Free throws were a little bit of an issue tonight, but you had to have something to be your issue, I guess.
Well, that's something they control. I mean, we talk about it. We shoot them all different ways. So it's just something I know we've shot well in scrimmages, so something they got to work on.
Yeah, and we talked a lot about the defense that you guys have. Even though it's man-to-man, but there was a lot of times where it just looked like a double team every time on the ball.
Well, we did do a little run and jump at times, and that caused them some problems. Then we went man-to-man, and we started doing some things with what we were supposed to do. We didn't do the first half. We were trying to do some other things, and it didn't work, and they scored pretty well on us. And then second half, when we did, we kind of took away the jump shots, and then they took away the drives, and we rebounded. I was trying to see on the boards. We had 29.
Getting help from his assistant coach.
Yeah,
Look
he's
at the
my
stats.
tech guy. They had 27. So the last time we played them in a half, they out-rebounded us, and this time we out-rebounded them. So that was a big plus for us because we were talking about it. They hurt us on the glass some at the preview. They hurt us on the glass first half tonight. In the second half, they didn't as much.
Well, Fayetteville came out and played a strong game against you. You got another good one coming up Friday night.
North Adams is very, very good. But,
yeah.
Coach Stewart does a great job with them. I said they ran their offense well. They were very patterned. They read things. They shot it well the first half. I don't think they shot quite as well second half. But now North Adams coming up, it's another – they're good. They got 4 returning seniors or 5, and they're playing pretty well. They shoot it well. They're aggressive. We're going to have to be ready.
Well, Coach, congratulations on your first win of the season.
Thank you. It was a good win for these guys. They all contributed. They come in off the bench and play well. I was happy with them. Good team effort.
Well, good. Thanks for joining us, Coach. I appreciate it, and congratulations, and good luck on Friday night.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Coach. That was Coach Rob Buechler joining us on the post-game report, and we will come back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Welcome back to Fayetteville High School as we continue with the post-game report. Joining me now is Mark Young with some statistics. Mark?
Thanks, Chris. We'll talk about total statistics in an individual since we gave the first half stats there at halftime. For the game, Fayetteville shot 12 for 26 for 46% from inside the three-point arc. From beyond, they were 2 for 12 for 17%. So not a great percentage there for them tonight. At the free throw line, did very well. They went 18 times and made 13, so 72% from the free throw line. They had 6 players crack the scoring column tonight, 2 in double figures, but Aiden Wells finished with 5 points. Keegan Craycraft with 2 points. He was 2 for 2 from the line. Jackson South, he scored 6. He was 4 for 6 from the line. We had Brody Feldhouse. He had 6 all in the first half. No free throw attempts. I wonder if maybe he got hurt there late in the game because he wasn't in the game late when it mattered, especially in that fourth quarter very much. And then the two gentlemen in double figures for them. Charlie Kaufman, he scored 12. He was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And Alex Bradshaw also with 12, 6 for 8 from the free throw line. So a good job for them again tonight. At the free throw line, Charity Stripe just didn't have quite connect as much there from inside the arc or just from the floor in general. The first quarter was really good for them, and then they just kind of didn't do so well afterwards. I think the defense really that coach was talking about, they stepped that up. Looking at the team, the winning team on the scoreboard tonight, the Eastern Brown Warriors, they were 19 out of 36 for 53% from the floor. So overall, a little bit better than Fayetteville. 4 for 17 for 24% from beyond the arc. They were hot in that first quarter, 3 for 5, and then really cooled off after that, especially Cade Walkup. He was hot in the first quarter and then just couldn't get it really going after that. They were 4 of 11 from the free throw line, so 7 less trips, only made 4, and that was 36%. So not a good night for them from the free throw line, but they did make up for it elsewhere. Individually for them, they had 8 young men crack the scoring column, 2 in double figures. So we'll start out with Cade Walkup. He had 10 points tonight, no trip to the free throw line. Chase Pinkerton gave him a good game here. I think his first season game with Eastern here as a transfer student in or a moving from another area, and his mother I think is also the principal here. But good game for him starting out in his Eastern career. He scored 9 points, 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Drew Evanston, he also added 4 points tonight. Carter Cluxton was 6, 0 for 2 from the line. Landon Kohler, 4 points, 1 for 2 from the line. Braxton Vance, 2 points, 0 for 2 from the line. Price Murphy was 7, no free throws. And then Grady Barber, 6'4" junior, he scored 12 points tonight. And he scored 2 for 2 from the free throw line to round out that 54-point scoring night for them.
Thank you, Mark. We have just one more thing to do after that, and then we can wrap this thing up and go our separate ways. So we'll take a short break. We'll come back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
And back with you now, Mark Young.
All right, Chris, thank you. Pretty balanced night for Eastern Brown overall. We talked about Cade Walkup really hot in the first half with 10 points. Chase Pinkerton with a really nice game with 9 points, 1 for 3 from the line. Some good minutes from Braxton Vance, Landon Kohler, Price Murphy. But for, I guess, tonight, Grady Barber, he was pretty balanced with some scoring. He really got him going with a key defensive stop and a steal and a layup there in the second quarter. Really kind of helped them kind of pull away a little bit before halftime. But he finished with 12 points tonight, 2 for 2 from the line. That was Grady Barber. So, Grady, congratulations to you. You're going to be our, I guess, 99.5 The Edge and Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game.
Thank you, Mark. And that'll conclude our game tonight. Special thanks to Brandon Rigdon, the video producer for Good Guys Radio TV, and Bethany Gibson back at the station as our studio producer. On behalf of Mark Young, this is Chris Blanton saying good night, everybody, and thanks for listening.
Gotcha.